Hi guys, how are you all today morning? Good morning. In this verse of Ashtavakra Gita, Ashtavakra tells us all, including Raja Janaka, this self is Brahman. The existence or non-existence of this material universe is mere imagination. Knowing this, a wise man becomes desireless. He does not know or say or do anything because he does not have to know, say, or do anything. This applies to a wise woman also. Self is Brahman. It has been mentioned by Swami Chinmayananda. You cannot become Brahman because you are Brahman. Self is Brahman, so you are the self. You have to identify yourself as the self, the soul, and not as this mind-body complex, which is only a figment of your imagination, just as the existence of this universe is mere imagination. Things keep changing eternally in this material universe. Today I am there. You feel that I am existing. 1 hour later I may have gone. I may have died. And within 12 hours I will cease to exist, provided you take me as this mind-body complex. The mind-body complex ceases to exist and some new living entity comes in its place. As soon as one dies, as soon as I die, someone else will take my place. So there is no importance to my existence. I am what I am now, but I was something else before, and for all you know, I may not come back here forever because I may have gone into another plane, another dimension forever. This is what Ashtavakra wants to tell us all. If I identify with the self, the shoreless ocean of the self will produce people like me and this material universe just like bubbles, foam, and waves. They come here continuously, remain here for a trifle of a second, and then go back and dissolve themselves into this shoreless ocean of the self. A wise man who knows this becomes desireless. Desire. There are 5 evils which plague every living entity who identifies himself or herself with this mind-body complex. They are lust, anger, greed, false ego, and illusion, or illusion and false ego. Lust has its roots in desire. A wise man who knows that existence or inexistence of this universe is mere imagination automatically becomes free of these five evils, and so he automatically becomes free of desires. He or she becomes desireless. There is nothing to achieve in this material world. Everything is temporary. What was yesterday may not be today. What is today may not be tomorrow. Yesterday I was not there. Today, at present, I am, and tomorrow I may have gone. Dead, I may not be there tomorrow. That is what is material universe. When I come to know about this, there is nothing to know, say, or do in this material world. There is nothing to achieve materialistically. I may have achieved or I may not have achieved. This is not going to make any difference whatsoever to other living entities or to this universe of multitude, pleasures, pains, misery, etc. People come and people go. They should not be lamented about, as Srimad Bhagavad Gita says. Lord Krishna says in Srimad Bhagavad Gita, you must not lament about something which is temporary and imaginary. That is what Ashtavakra wants to tell us. There is nothing to say, do, know, show, or be proud about in this material universe. There is nothing to lament or regret about or to crave about. There must not be any desire. When there is desire, it soon becomes want. Then it becomes lust. Then when the lust is not fulfilled, it turns into anger. With anger comes greed. Now you want to possess some material possession, whether you like it or not, whether others like it or not. You will try your level best to possess that particular thing which you had been craving for long. When it does not come to you, you become a victim of illusion. You start saying, grapes are sour. You feel that the whole world has conspired against you to prevent you from possessing that particular material object. Actually, it is not true. No one in this universe cares what you achieve or what you don't achieve. But your fifth evil, the false ego, gives you as a mind-body complex more importance than you deserve. This is what Ashtavakra says. There is a proverb in English. It is, this graveyard is full of indispensable men and women. Men and women who thought that this universe will stop when they go. They became a piece of that graveyard, but the universe kept working, thriving, and producing more and more pressure, pain, goodness, and misery. It never stops. It is imaginary, and the collective imagination of various living entities and their individual universes makes this particular universe of imagination. We all must remember this, and we must all try to abide in the self. We must think like a child. We should not care about this material universe. We are divine if we want to be. As Swami Chinmayananda said, you cannot become Brahman. You are already Brahman. We should remember this and strive for self-realization, deliverance, liberation, and ultimately we must go back to Godhead. Till we meet in my next video, it is good morning from TSV Raghavan.